Okay, hello everybody. This is part 2 of our Dollar Tree haul. We're here back again. This is Nicole Shores, my daughter, from Nicole's Nifty Thrifty Fashion, and I'm Desiree Shores from Lemons to Lemonade. Today, in this part, we're going to show you office supplies and other nerdy stuff that Nicole has. Okay. First thing,
That's garden stuff.
yeah, well, we've also got some garden stuff here, I guess. I didn't realize we had garden stuff, but I guess
Yeah,
we got
there's
some garden
garden
stuff.
stuff.
So it's going to be office supplies and garden supplies. So the dollar store is very, very good for some little odds and ends in the garden that you can't, first of all, they have gardening gloves and stuff like that, which is, definitely necessary
Helpful.
whenever you're working in the yard. But they also have
And you
some...
don't feel so bad if they get ruined. 'Cause they were a
Exactly.
dollar.
exactly. And they get lost or
Yeah.
okay. So one of the things that we found was this little hummingbird feeder, and I'm all about feeding the animals outside. I love I love to create an ecosystem in my yard, and this is all part of it, feeding the birds and stuff. So I found this really cute little hummingbird feeder, and actually I have a couple of these that I will put in different places in my yard. I have a very large yard. We'll talk about that
Yeah.
one day. Yeah. Next thing I have is a hose sprayer. This is extremely important. Just recently, my mother, she has a broken hose in her yard, and evidently somebody came into the yard, turned the hose on, and it never turned off. So we are facing a very large water bill because I didn't find it until
Until later.
65,000 gallons later. So this is an important thing to have on a hose because it actually shuts off the actual flow of the water. So if we had this on her hose, we probably would not be
Don't have
facing the water bill that we're facing at the moment. So then I found some garden flags. These are actually fall garden flags. I have different little flag posts all over the yard in different areas. We love themes, so the yard is a theme, which, like I said, we'll discuss one day. So I found a couple of these. This one is actually butterflies and flowers, which is good to... these don't usually last for very long, whether you spend a lot of money on them or you don't spend a lot of money on them. So I would prefer to spend $1 on them and have them only last me for 4 months, rather than spend $5-10 on them and only last for 5-10 months.
See the picture.
Yeah, and I think I got another one over here. Yeah, but we don't have a picture on this one. This one has sunflowers. I love sunflowers. Didn't have a picture on this one, so. And I actually cut the thing off of it and take the post out of it and put it on the flag poles that I actually have sitting around the yard. So those are just $1. Real cute. I'm always into doing little projects. I sometimes do parties for my friends' kids and stuff like that, and glitter is all a part of all of that stuff. So anytime I can find little things of glitter, I love it. And this has 5 things of glitter with different colors in it. Not bad for $1. This little item I got here, this is really cool. So if you're just gonna throw, you're gonna take a little purse. I mean, I have 2 purses that I carry with me, and a briefcase. Okay, but there's times whenever I don't want to carry a large purse with me. I just want to carry the bare necessities. This right here will hold your credit cards and stuff all in this neat little package. You just fold it up like that, put that on it, and there you go, nice and compact to put into a nice small little purse to take with you. So I really like that for, and for those of you that are beach goers and stuff, this is also a great way to take your necessities with you whenever you want to go to the beach and keep it close by. I got these ballpoint pens. They are neon ink. I love to write in my planner in different colors. I color code the different things that I have to do for different people.
She has neon paper too.
Yes, I have neon paper too. But I am the driver for this whole clan. And so sometimes it helps to your clan, yes. So sometimes it helps to color code who, each different person, and write it into the planner so I know who I need to take where when. So and besides that, I have a serious addiction to office supplies.
We both do. It was in the gene pool.
Yeah, because my mother does as well. Okay,
Yeah.
My mother likes
So
office supplies
it went
too.
from Mimi to her, and then she gave it to me.
Yes, I did. So pens, pencils, paper, all different kinds of stuff. I can remember whenever I was a kid, I was absolutely thrilled last year because I saw this new neon notebook paper, which I had not seen since I was a teenager, and I was like, all right, I got to have some of that, and so I bought myself some. That's why I got neon notebook paper.
You'll see in my June favorites video that I'll be posting that one of my favorites is office supplies.
So one of the next things that I got was this microfiber screen cleaner for all of your IT products. This is very important to keep your screens clean and not use chemicals on your screen. I am a computer teacher, so that is, very, very important to me that you use the proper products in order to clean your IT products. And yes, you do need to clean your IT products, okay? That includes your keyboards, your monitors, all kinds of stuff. This right here is a great way to do that. Now, only $1.
I got one too, and it's got the little superhero bam, pow.
I'm more about pink and purple, so.
Well, I like pink and purple too, but superheroes.
In my planner, I also use a lot of washi tape, and I use washi tape to do things like decorate clips and stuff like that as well. So the dollar store had some cool little patterns for washi tape. This is actually a small thing of duct tape that is, I think it's supposed to be used like the washi tape. So I thought that was really cute. I love ladybugs as well, and that right there reminds me of ladybugs. This right here has planes and stamps. It's about travel and stuff on this one, so thought that was a great deal for $1 for each one of those. This right here, I need to do a review on that. Well, I guess I'll do a review on this right now, okay? This little docking bay, I have a horrible time keeping my chargers for my phone and my tablet and stuff. Well, first of all, I have a hard time keeping them.
Not because of me,
because yours is a different
I
one.
have an iPhone. Her things won't fit my phone.
Okay, so I found these and I thought, all right, well, sometimes you can buy these chargers for your phone and stuff and they don't work. But I brought it home, plugged it in, and I put my phone on it, and it charged my phone to 100% within about a half an hour. So these items, if you can find them in your Dollar Tree, these are great. I bought some to have because I have so many people stealing my charger. I'm mom, so they always go to mom stuff to...
She's got Lindsay and Dad. They're both...
Exactly.
So I don't steal them because I do everything on my phone. So.
They come in black and white, so I bought a black one for my husband to put on his desk, and I bought the white ones for me. Great deal.
Then, I probably could buy one for my tablet.
Yes, you could. So.
Yes.
They also had, which I don't have here with me now, they also had a charger USB cable, and yes, I have used it. It was $1. And yes, it works perfectly as well. So, if you find those in your dollar store, yes, they do work. They're great. Here I found some fabric washi tape. I love roses. These are black and white roses, again, to use in my planners and stuff. And of course, being the bling glitzy girl that I am, even though I am no longer a girl, okay, I still have...
You're not a girl?
I still have a girl in me. No, I'm an old woman now, okay? I still like prettier things in life, and I just love this pen. It has a jewel at the top of it, and it's got all kinds of bling all over the pen, so I thought that was really cool. And as I said, I'm addicted to office supplies, so hey, sue me.
We don't have enough containers in this house to store the amount of office supplies all of us own.
No, we don't. Okay, these right here, Nicole found these, and we thought these were really cool. We actually have a fountain in our front yard, and These
You
are
probably do it better with the blue
yeah,
or
the red one. Yeah. Do I have a blue one, Becky? Yep, I got a blue one too. Here, you do turn the blue one on.
You can see they glow.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the red one. So we got one in red, one in white, and one in blue, $1 a piece, and we will put these in our fountain and let them float in the bottom part of the fountain. And eventually you'll see what the fountain looks like whenever we do some stuff on the outside. But we thought these were really cool.
We'll get it later.
So we got 3 of them to put in there. This right here, have not used it yet, but I imagine this will be a very helpful tool when it comes to cleaning up the metal part on the grill. After you barbecue, you know, you don't want to leave the remnants from the last barbecue on the grill. So this is almost like a pumice stone, but you can scrape off the remnants from the last barbecue and clean up your grill that way. I thought that was really cool because it does not use chemicals in order to clean it. And then, of course, with the 4th of July, just a couple of days away, it's important to be able to light your fireworks, okay, but be safe when doing it, okay. So these I also use to light candles. Nobody in the house smokes, thank God, okay.
Yeah.
But we
are addicted to candles.
We are addicted to candles as well, so these are great to light your candles and your fireworks. It gives you a distance from the firework itself, so it's not going to be exploding on you if you were to use a match or something like that. So I always pick up a couple of these whenever I see them hanging around the dollar store. These are a regular staple that I have in the house. Okay, these were some of the next items that we have right now. They have these in 3 or 4 different colors, and I think the other 2 colors are green and orange. And I picked up 3 pair. In this house, I have scissors. I probably own 50 pair of scissors and can't find 1 pair. So whenever I see these come out every year around about back to school time, I always pick up a few extra pair. I also eventually would like to make it so that we have I like to cut up the hot dogs and stuff like that whenever we have them in the kitchen and stuff. But I can't seem to keep a pair of scissors in the kitchen right now. But if you color code them, one can be for vegetables, one can be for meat, and that way you're not intermingling the germs with the two. So. And then I got these. These I bought to use, I'm going to try these for fabric. I figure we'll see how they work. See if I can hide them long enough to be able to use them on fabric. It seems that every time I buy a pair of scissors to use on fabric, they're used to cut the hedge or toenails or some weird thing. And then they're no longer usable for fabric. Anybody who's a sewer knows that your sewing scissors have to be left for sewing.
I have 3 pairs of scissors of my own that I hide in random places so nobody can see them, especially since, you know, one of the people, the main culprit who steals scissors in this house, is short. I hide them high.
Yeah, we do have some strategies going on here with her. Okay, the next item that I found were these labels. I am actually reorganizing my mother's house, and these will be great in her bathrooms and stuff, so I picked up a couple packages of these. These actually, they come in the pink, the green, the blue, and there's 30 in a package, and for $1, that is a great deal. You use a label maker and you put your little labels on the label, and it, you know, it's a cute little addition to a container, and you know where everything is. This right here is a set of gift tags. In this crazy life that we live, with everything being as busy as it is, I like to make sure that I have stuff on hand that I can just go to whenever I need it. And a lot of times you get called and, you know, somebody invites you to a last minute party or something like that. So I like to keep tags like this on hand. I like to keep gift bags and stuff like that on hand. I am in the process of redoing my gift wrapping center, and whenever I get it done, I will be doing a blog article on it as well. Can never take the early education teacher out of the early education teacher, okay? And since we have dogs and cats, I have a room for the cats, and I figure that, you know, between the dogs and the cats, we're decorating up their little spaces and stuff like that, and I figured that these would be a cute addition to that. And not only that, you know, I'm still a teacher, and even though I work at a college, we still do bulletin boards and stuff like that, so can never have enough of those little things on hand. So, these next two items are actually the brand that Target sells. And these are cards. This one is a thank you card, and this one is a blank note card. And of course, you always need to send a thank you card whenever somebody does something, or, you know, maybe you apply for a job and you go for a job interview, and you always want to send a thank you note to the person that you saw whenever you went for the job interview. So you can't ever have enough of these on hand. And this one right here is the little blank note card. I like to give little notes to my students. You know, you did a great job. You know, if there's something wrong in their family, I like to give them a little note of encouragement and stuff like that. So whenever I see these like this, I buy them up and keep them on hand. Dollar store is also great for cards. Cards have gotten to the point where they are so expensive. So whenever I see really cute ones at the dollar store, I pick them up and I pick them up. So
you know, I'm the one editing this video.
Yeah, I know. You know, 50 cents for a card. They range from 50 cents to $1. But I also have a card box that I keep cards in, and whenever it comes to that time, whenever somebody surprises me with a birthday or something like that, then I have a card that I can fall back on. But these are really cute. These were 50 cents a piece. I thought these were adorable. This is blank. You know, one there is a birthday card, obviously, for somebody. But I bought a couple of those. This card right here was $1. I love their cards. And yes, whenever they have such cheap cards and they're so cute, I always give more than one card at a birthday. Yeah. Don't I? Unless it's, you know, somebody that I don't really know that well. But I usually give a couple of cards at a birthday. Okay, so these right here, you know, I guess I'm just a fruity kind of person. You know, my lemons to lemonade. Okay, I like fruits and vegetables and stuff. But I thought these were absolutely adorable. I use notepads all the time for different things. I have a notepad for reminders, a notepad for to-do list, and so on and so forth. So I can never have enough of these little pads. So I saw these. I thought they were absolutely adorable. Of course, there were no lemons. Shucks. Okay, but we have pears, grapes, watermelons, and pineapple. Thought those were adorable. Great addition to my notepad collection. And then I found lemons and limes. Okay, so I also have some notepads for my lemons to lemonade as well. Okay. This right here was a pad of neon colored paper, and being the organizer that I am, I'm always creating labels and stuff, and I use scrapbooking paper to do a lot of my labeling. And you know, who knows what you're labeling. Sometimes you want to get crazy whenever you're doing it, make it cute and cuddly. So, you know, I thought that was adorable. And of course, it's also an office supply. So stickers are another thing that tends to be my Achilles heel. But I also like to make cards sometimes, and having these stickers on hand is a great way to do it. Plus, I also not a huge scrapbooker, but I have a ton of pictures sitting around, and one of these days, whenever I retire, I'm figuring that I'm going to go in there and I'm going to organize all my pictures from our lives, okay? And I want to use, yeah, there's a lot of pictures. And so I picked up some, whenever they have these really cute stickers for $1, because when you go to the craft stores, these stickers cost a lot of money. You're going to spend $3 to $4 on a package of stickers like this.
If you're lucky.
Yes, exactly. Some of them are even more than that. So when you see these like this, and you know you like to do stuff like that, you know these are always a great deal. But I got travel. I actually got a couple travel. I think did I? No, I got summertime barbecue and stuff. More summertime with bathing suits and stuff. That's a different travel, and cute little bugs and critters and stuff like that. Then this right here, these are just little jewels. I, sometimes like to decorate different things. Like, depending on what I'm making a label for, I might take some of these little jewels and put on the label. It depends on what it's being used for. Like maybe your vanity area or something like that. You want to put your labels, then you want to add something cute to it. And then for you teachers out there, this is really great. You're always making file folders for different things. This is a whole pad of stickers that, all you have to do is just put them on your file folders and stuff and write what you need to write on them. And, it contains 40 different labels for $1. That's a great deal. Of course, again, Lemons to Lemonade. I found this little book. I love to use little notebooks and stuff. I am a huge fan of composition books. I am currently designing a new system of organization for my stuff, and that will go into later on, but I do have some composition books down here as well to show. But I thought that was really cute with the fruits on it and stuff, seeing as how I'm Lemons to Lemonade. So now everything in my house is being redone. We've lived here in September, it will be 32 years that my husband and I have lived in this house. So now that he's done with his master's degree, he has a huge honey-do list that he has he has a suspicion he has a honey-do list, okay? But he doesn't know how big the honey-do list is. Yeah. Because the house needs to be refreshed. And one of those things that we have to do is figure out how to make me an office in the dining room. When the girls came back home, I was using Nicole's room as my office, and that couldn't be anymore. So we had to figure out a place to put my office, and Richard also needs an office as well, and he needed a place that he could go and work on his master's degree where it was quiet and stuff. So we're trying to fit my office into another place in the house, and have been trying now for 2 years. So we're going to actually be redesigning my office with the dining room. And part of that, I found these the other day, and I thought these were absolutely adorable. They take up no space. I have a great big armoire desk, and these will go perfect on the inside of the doors, where I can just close them up, and I don't have to worry about whether or not the chalkboards are going to keep the doors from closing and stuff. These are a sticker. They stick right on there. You can write on them with chalk. And of course, nowadays, everything's all about chalk and chalkboards. So, I thought these were absolutely adorable and would actually fit into my organizational plans perfectly. Now, this next thing that I found was a book. It's called 20 Years Younger, and it is by Bob Greene. Bob Greene is actually the personal coach that Oprah Winfrey used to help her stay fit in her life. He is a phenomenal exercise physiologist, and I thought that this was a awesome book to add to my library. So it's all about dieting and stuff, and since I'm in the process of doing a life change for myself, I thought this was a really cool book. I will be putting a copy of this into a giveaway at some point in time.
Well, I do the 20 years younger, that make me 6.
This was not for you. This was for us older ladies, okay, that want to look 20 years younger, okay? Here's another one. It's called Good Genes by Diane Gilman. It says 10 simple truths about feeling great, staying sexy, and aging agelessly. And let's face it, all of us ladies over 50, we want to age agelessly and not look our age. So I thought this was a really good book also to add to my collection of books, which if you're looking in the background, you can see some of them.
This is a teeny bit.
Yeah, that's just a tiny bit to what we actually have around. So one of these will also be in a later giveaway as well. Another book that I found was When the Night Whispers, and I thought that that just looked very like a very interesting book. You can't beat the books at the Dollar Tree because for $1 you get a really good read. I'm reading one right now that absolutely great book. I would love not to put it down whenever I start reading it. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury in my life, but definitely some good books can be found at the dollar store, and they're only $1. Okay, this next find that I found there, actually Nicole found these, okay, and we each got some of them, were composition books in neon colors, in different neon colors. You got your pink, green, orange, and blue, and this will fit in great into my new composition book system that I'm in the process of designing, which I will talk about later. Some other ones that they had, I'm trying to get different designs so that I can pick them up quickly, were some of these. These were also there. Now, we did have to look around for some of the composition books at different Dollar Trees, but we are very lucky in the respect we live in South Florida, and in South Florida there are literally probably between West Palm and Boynton, there's probably about 20 Dollar Tree stores and some deal stores.
You could throw a rock and hit another Dollar Tree.
Exactly. So we're very lucky in that respect. Another thing that I found in the books was this book on 101 weekend cross-stitch gifts. When I was much younger, I haven't had a chance to do it for a long time, but we're currently in a process of trying to go back to basics and stuff and do a lot more relaxing things in our life, get more quality put back into our life, and I always love to do cross-stitch. So I thought this book was a great addition to my library because I have, I think I got rid of all my books from when I used to do it when Nicole was younger and stuff. So this for $1 was definitely a great deal for me.
So now on to my office supplies. I guess I'll go with electronic wise. I have a lot of headphones. And the reason I have a lot of headphones is because my headphones easily go missing. Part on my part on the dog's part on Lindsay's part. So I found this at the Dollar Tree that you can wrap up your headphones and store them in here. And then you could probably store, if they're the earbuds, probably
2 or 3 pairs.
Yeah, quite a few of them. So I figured I'd do that, and I would also put it in my bag so whenever we're traveling I have a few of them that I can choose from. So, and of course it's blue. They had them in pink, green, and gray as well. And then, since I inherited the office supplies from her, I also inherited the sticker obsession from her. So, I got a package of Avengers Assemble stickers, and there are 295 plus. It's actually 296. We counted them just to see what plus was. They couldn't just say 296, but it's got a bunch of different ones. It also includes more of the recent characters and everything in it, so, you know, I thought that was a good little find for $1. And then I found these. They look like little doilies. And I am huge on like English tea and teapots and all that kind of stuff. So I figured I could easily find a project for these cute little doilies. And it says there's 4 in each package, but looking at it, I think there's actually 8. But I just don't think they know how to count. But
Obviously by the Avengers, right?
I got a couple of sets of those. I also got some of the neons, but I also got some of the teaching tree ones because I like the little apples and I like the little like mathematics and everything like that on it. So, you know, cute little things. I'll probably put recipes in this one and stuff like that. And I also inherited the love for books.
Not to begin with.
No, not to begin with. But
we had to work on that.
I love the Titanic, and I managed to find How to Survive the Titanic, and it is the story of J. Bruce Ismay and how he ditched the Titanic at the last second when he was supposed to stay behind, and how his life was ruined from that moment on. So I thought that was cool. And I found some nerdy books for $1. Everyone who reads these kinds of books knows that they're hard to find and they're expensive. So for $1, that was a good price. But
Yeah, what was the original price on it?
the original price was $7.99.
Yep.
And these are 2 of the Star Trek books. Apparently there's a whole series, so maybe they'll start trickling in some more, and I can slowly but surely collect them all. So, and another movie-based book, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I actually really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was an interesting view on his life, so when I saw that they had the book, I had to get it. And I think this one has some pictures in it throughout the book.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got like different pictures and everything. So I thought that was cool. Going with the composition books that we're collecting slowly but surely, I found this little package. It has 3 in it. It's red, blue, and green, and it's little mini composition books. So I thought those were cute for like traveling, you know,
Told
on
you
the
we're
go.
addicted.
I got it from her. I blame her. And last but not least, you can never beat a comic book for $1, especially whenever it's the graphic novel version of anything. It's quite thick and very well done and put together, and I couldn't resist. So I found a comic book for $1 and I had to get it. So
Cool.
you just gotta look through things.
Yeah, you do.
So, but yeah. So that's mine.
So is that it?
Yep, that's it.
That's it for part 2. Thank you very much for watching part 2 of our Dollar Tree haul. We still have part 3 and part 4. You'll find those on
my
Nicole's channel. Yes, exactly. And that would be Nicole's Nifty Thrifty Fashion. The link will be down below, as well as the link for our Facebooks, both of our Facebooks.
Both of our blogs.
And both of our blogs as well. Exactly. Come back and visit us next week for our on-site Dollar Tree haul and our Five Below haul. Exactly. And we were trying to figure out whenever we saw Five Below what Five Below was about, and we figured it out. Everything is below $5. Okay. We like that, don't we? So we immediately said we gotta find one of those.
And it's in Orlando.
Yeah, it's in Orlando. But we're going to Georgia, so we can, you know, try to stop
by.
in. Yeah, exactly. And we'll do an on-site filming it for that as well with the haul afterwards. So thank you very much for visiting. And I hope you come back again. And
come see me.
Go see her too. Yes, exactly. Thank you very much, Lemonistas.
Bye, snowflakes.
See you later.